Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick flip through today. I have this 8.5 by 11 Strathmore watercolor sketchbook. The paper is actually pretty nice and thick and holds water really well. So this started back in 2020. There are a couple of pages missing because it was somebody else's sketchbook first and then they didn't want it. And they had used 2 pages, so I cut them out because that would have been weird to have their art in it. So yeah, so I just started with like making little sketches at first, some swatching. I think this is white nights. This is all white nights, and usually when I do a sketchbook I do label which watercolors I'm using because I have the sets and the colors separated by brand, so that makes it kind of easier to keep track. Some more sketches, and these are all kind of made up sketches, like I wasn't following a photo or anything. There wasn't a reference photo. Again, some more, and then I used some, this is Reeves gouache, the cheap gouache from Michael's, and this is Kremer pigments, and look at how beautiful the granulation is in there. You can like really see the granulation. And again, this is all made up, and then masking fluid was what I used to kind of make the white branches, and then I used masking fluid here too. So some made up flowers, some random sketches, and then some, I was trying these like landscapes with like sort of very loose watercolors, and this is when I got core. So I think that's why I was doing that, because core is supposed to spread really beautifully, so I was kind of giving that a go. This is core again, this is old core, and then this is Winsor Newton. Some more just random. Oh, this is using Shin Han watercolors. This is already 2021. This is more Shin Han, just playing around. More Shin Han. This is when I got Sennelier, trying out Sennelier. I don't know that's when I got it, but oh, that's when I got the little travel set. Gansai Tambi. This is like that 12 color set, and this is very recent. This is when I got the maimeriblu for Christmas. So I wasn't, so let's see, this was back in beginning of the year 2023. So it started in 2020, and then I used a couple pages, like a page here and there, and then starting from Christmas up until now, which is the 5th, I think, 5th or 6th of January, then I finished it. So this is, what is it? Oh, this is still the maimeriblu. I was using that a lot. And then these two are actually older. This is back from August. I did both of these in August, and this is where I did the kind of watercolors that are sort of, I just blob them on, and then I used pen to go over them. Well, this is an ink pen, and then this is a ballpoint pen. And then this one I did go over again with gouache for highlights, because it was a much darker piece, so it needed some highlights. Okay, so, and this is going back to the present. This is all maimeriblu, just trying it out to see how many different color combinations I could get. Maimeriblu, maimeriblu. I just kind of went crazy with it and just started doing a whole bunch of these loose sort of watercolor florals, loose abstract watercolor florals, and you can see how it kind of changes very quickly from this to this. I was just trying out different ways of being very, very loose and abstract and seeing what would happen. This is when I first this is 1230, and I first opened up the Kuretake Gansai Tambi Art Nouveau set. So this is all, a few pages now are going to be the Art Nouveau set. And again, just trying out different color combinations. And it's actually kind of softer in real life. It's coming out more harsh on the phone, I think, than, yeah, like the colors are a lot sort of like, this is like a pale soft yellow, like a more creamy yellow. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. This is actually a tutorial I did, and then a quick sped through painting of the entire process. The two earlier videos are the tutorial and then the speed painting of this specific piece. Just then did some more, did that one, and then I realized I was close to finishing the book and I only had a few pages left. So I decided to use some of my other watercolors just to see what I could do with like different sets. So this was a Gallo. I don't have a huge Gallo set. It's a small travel set with 14 colors, I think. So that was a Gallo. That was Core. That's the one that really spreads and flows. So that was fun. I also have a small Core set. It's only 12 colors. It's the small travel set as well. This was Kremer pigments, which I really liked. Again, they have beautiful granulation. And with Kremer, I also have 14 full pans set. That was fun. This was Schmincke, and out of all the pages in this book, this might be my least favorite, honestly. I way overworked it because I did something with it. I think the colors weren't going together, so then I was kind of taking them off and then putting more on, and then it just became, also I was already tired and I wasn't in the mood. And honestly, I don't know why, but Schmincke is not my favorite. I know it's a really good quality paint. I'm not sure what my issue is with it. I just wasn't feeling it, and it just came out looking pretty bad, in my opinion. But, or I guess it just didn't look the way I wanted it to look. Let's just leave it at that. This was Sennelier. Again, it wasn't my favorite. And again, the colors are coming out a lot harsher and more stark on the phone. It is softer kind of in person, like a softer, paler sort of blue. This was Winsor Newton, and that's one of my favorite sets. One of my absolute favorites is Winsor Newton. I've always loved that paint. This was Daniel Smith. Obviously, just love that set. I have a lot of colors in it. I used the lavender and the wisteria that are more opaque, and I used the perylene green to get these like beautiful dark greens. So I was happy with that. And then this was Roman Szmal. It's not one of my favorites in terms of how it came out. However, I do love that color they have, goethite. And I think that's actually one of Roman Szmal's favorite colors too, and I can see why. It's just this really beautiful soft color, and it does have some granulation to it. It's just, and it's the only brand I have that color in. So I don't know how it would compare to other brands, but if you're getting Roman Szmal, definitely get goethite. It's really nice. And then here's the end of it. Again, not my favorite. This page a long time ago, I had put down a layer of Caran d'Ache. I had some shavings left over from when I sharpened a few of them, and then I mixed them together and it came out to this like ugly color. So then I was using the Art Nouveau set because it's more opaque to go over it, but it wasn't coming out over it that much. Like you can't, it kind of blends into the background. So anyways, it wasn't great, but I was like, I could go over it with gouache, which is going to be more opaque, and go over it, but I wasn't even like worried about that. I just left it. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a really fun time making all these, you know, florals and just different watercolor experiments basically in this sketchbook. So thank you for watching. Bye.